Okay, this is a rate problem. So one of the things I want you to remember is distance of anything traveling is always going to be equal to the rate multiplied by how long it takes, so the time. Remember that as we solve this problem. So a cyclist managed to ride 6 miles against the wind in the same time that it took him to ride 8 miles with the wind. So against the wind, that if you are thinking about in this situation, that's basically going to decrease your speed. So you're going to be subtracting whatever the wind speed is from your speed, whereas with the wind is going to increase your speed. So let's talk about that wind speed. If the wind speed is 3 miles per hour, write an equation that can be used to calculate the cyclist's average rate of speed in miles per hour. So let's first talk about comparing these two. So we got the with the wind, and you got your against the wind. So with the wind, you got your distance equals your rate times your time. Same thing with your against. Now, with the wind, the cyclist did 8 miles, and we don't know the cyclist's speed, but we do know that the wind speed was 3 miles per hour. So that rate, that wind speed is going to be adding to that. So that rate plus 3 times whatever time with wind is going to be adding. Now with the cyclist going against the wind, notice that he rode less miles, or she. So it wasn't 8, it was 6 miles. And that wind speed is being subtracted from the average speed. So it's going to be r minus 3 times the time. Now it says this was during the same time. So these t's are going to be equal. So what we're going to do to solve for r is we're going to divide the rates get rid of those ones on the right side. And then what you got left with is you got 8 over r plus 3 equals t, and you got 6 over r minus 3 equals t. And since these times are the same, set these two equal to each other. So your equation will be 8 over r plus 3 equals 6 over r minus 3. Now, we can solve for that rate by solving the equation. This is a proportion, so we could just treat this as cross multiplication without having to deal with denominators, but it's going to be 6 times r plus 3 equals 8 times r minus 3. So distributing that out, that's 6r plus 18 equals 8r minus 24. And I'm going to subtract 6r from both sides. So that's going to be 18 equals 2r minus 24. And add the 24. And 18 plus 24 is 42. So if I divide that by 2, the average rate is going to be 21 miles per hour. So 21 miles per hour is the average rate for this cyclist. And we'll check it on Desmos as well. So we'll start with our original equation. We're going to use x. And remember with 8 over x plus 3 On the right side was 6 over x minus 3. And this is going to be a positive, so we want to go over here. And you see how they cross at 21. So they're going to be both have the same rate, average rate at 21 miles per hour. All right.